The Lions are back.
I want to give you a deal.
Damon just...
The challenge is you talk too much.
Sorry.
I'm about to get up and shake your hand at 38.
Put 37, I'll come to you.
Returning to the heat of the den are technopreneur and serial investor Chris Senanu, publishing and PR media mogul Olive Gashara, entertainment magnate and founder of the multinational Homeboys Group Mike Rabar, manufacturing dynamo, serial entrepreneur and seasoned investor Darshan Chandaria. And this season, a new roaring lion is unleashed in the den, and she's taking no prisoners.
Don't push it too much. I think you basically were not prepared for this pitch.
Queen of Enterprise and Marketing Guru Joanne Mwangi is ready for battle and not afraid of competition.
You know, Darshan thinks he's the only guy who has money in the world, huh? Us guys, we are throwing in strategy.
I'll make a counter offer, but I think this is the level at which...
Make the offer, guy.
The Lions are ready to invest, but only if the deal is right.
I always say all dreams are valid, but fantasies are not.
You valued the business quite high.
I think your valuation is really putting me off.
So where did you get that figure from? You just guessed.
Yeah. Obviously, you're like a mad scientist, yeah?
And for the entrepreneurs facing them, this will be the toughest business pitch of their lives.
From the minute you walked in, you had me.
And you're selling happiness. What more do you want?
Which lion will be the hungriest and clench the best deal tonight? Welcome back to a brand new season of KCB Lions Den. Tonight, sparks fly as the Lions are wowed by a business that has grown right out of Kibera. A couple that love all things fish, and a confident young man with an exciting Boda career platform. Will this week's budding entrepreneurs convince the Lions to part with their money? First to face the Lions is a team of award-winning innovators taking drone technology to the next level.
In the evening, he called me after church. He called me and told me and asked me, could you come? We need to write a proposal because we need funding for a new project, which we just talked about in church.
My name is Maurice Mbetsa.
And my name is Esther Kare.
I'm an inventor. I started designing electronics when I was about 8 years old. And every challenge that I've faced in my life, I've used technology to solve. When I was about 8 years, my locker was broken in primary school. I developed a device where if you touch my locker, you get electrocuted. I'll quickly give you a demo of some of the products that we've developed. I turn it off. So with the mobile phone, the bike is off and you cannot turn it on. Then 3 months ago, I developed the eye clamp. So once it locks, it can't be unlocked until the county receives the money. So the product you see, once you go to your phone, go to any mobile money, pay or use a bank transfer. Once the county has received the money, it's going to unlock. Okay, so.
Oh. Lions, we are asking for 40 million in exchange of 10% equity of our company.
We have about 10 products that are ready, ranging from financial systems. We have music streaming applications. We have home automation system. We have car security systems, which we feel that it's time for them to be able to take them to the market. So I have a surprise for you, which I kindly want you to walk with me outside.
A first for the show. The inventor from Betsa Group has taken the Lions out of the den to show them a drone that they believe will transform passenger transport.
Okay, so whatever you've seen, it's the passenger drone. We've just done a test flight. We didn't put a passenger in it because of safety, but do you really believe that you can be able to carry a passenger? Okay, I want you to witness this. So that's the final version that we're working on, which is fully made of carbon fiber. And the one that you've just seen, it can be able to carry about 250 kgs.
Lions, this is the future of the world. So we are asking you to join us on board. Who is ready to join us?
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Maurice, I believe you're the inventor?
Yes.
Amazing. So how do you commercialize this? Like what pays your bills?
We get projects from the government, we get a project from private organizations.
Give us an example of one that you can talk about.
I remember there's a time Kenya implemented speed limiters.
Yes.
So about 30 companies were licensed. About 5 of the companies used my product. So I designed everything because I didn't have finance to be able to mass produce it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So you sell
and then
your
we
ID.
also currently, the clamp, we also have some counties that we're already engaging, which are interested. We're also doing softwares for county governments. So that's basically how we make money. What we want is to set up structures, set up a company whereby we have equipments, we can be able now to produce all these technologies that we have, then put them to the market.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
So tell me about your valuation. You say it's 40 million for 10%.
I'll start with the clamper. We've gotten orders from Ghana. We've gotten 1,000 of them, orders of 1,000 of them. It's retailing at 30,000. And for us to make it, including the expenses, it costs us about 10,000. That leaves us with 20,000 profit. And that's 20 million already, which is pending. We are not able to produce them because we do not have the factories here. Right now, we've introduced banking softwares, basically for revenue collection. We have 2 banks that want to sign the software with us. When we projected the earnings based on what they gave us, we will be getting about 50 million per month. Then this, which we also want to introduce, there are 3 companies which have gone, can say commercial, and right now, when you ask for the price, the retail price for each of them, it's going for 25 million. Right now, we've invested over 20 million to be able even to develop the prototype to this far. On a bad day, we'll make about 5 million per drone. Now, when we have the factory, we'll be able to make a drone, a passenger drone, or at least one every month. That leaves us with 12 drones per year. If you're making 5 million, 5 million, that translates to 60 million. That's what we're using to value the company now.
That's a lot of projects at one go in the den. Will the Lions ask for a bit more focus or jump in on all?
I can see, obviously, you're like a mad scientist, yeah? So why don't you stick on the side of innovation and probably just sell out the IP to somebody else to commercialize?
One of the major reasons that we are here, we are also looking for like a strategic partner who can be able to look at the goal we have and be able to convert it into.
Because on the clamp alone, I mean, that's like a business unit, if you ask me.
Yes.
And the challenge is when you put it all together and try and give a valuation, that becomes a bit challenging. What's going to be your focus moving forward?
Okay, so for me, I see the company being like Samsung of Africa. We have several products that we feel that we now need to set up the business, get equipment, and then be able now to push them to the market one by one.
Did you have any revenue last year?
No.
So the company is pre-revenue?
Yes.
Okay. So what exactly do you want the 40 million for?
The clamp that you see, there's a machine called SMT. So surface mount technology. So this is a machine whereby it can like pick microchip, put them in the motherboard.
So you need machinery to make the clamps. How much?
Not the
is
clamp.
that?
The single machine that I'm describing can do the clamp, can be able to do the
Okay, so you need a machine that does motherboards?
Yes.
How much is that?
So the complete set will cost us about 20 million.
And then the other 20 million is for?
Then now from the motherboard, we have like machine for the casing, and then we also have
the casings is specifically for the clamp or for anything else that you create?
anything else.
Okay.
Anything else. It will cost us about around 10 million.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why not get it made by someone else?
Because it's patented already, right?
Yes, but then the big challenge that we felt that we need to start producing them locally. Yes, it's patented. Yes, it's protected. But then once let's say we contract a Chinese company to be able to produce, for them to produce, we actually have to send the files to them. And it's very tricky currently to be able to enforce a patent. Once you've given them all your secrets, all your files, it's very, very hard.
Is there anybody locally who has these manufacturing equipment that you're looking for?
Currently, no, because in Africa we are not into electronics manufacturing.
So without this equipment, the motherboard, the casing, the milling machine, etc.,
Yeah.
you're not efficient. You don't have the facilities to produce. So you're in a catch-22.
Kind of.
You've got money out there, and you need money to get the money out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hear you, but even today when we're trialing new products, we may start with our specifications, get the product made overseas, until the demand, is relevant enough or large enough for us to actually put facilities down
locally.
You really need to just sit back and get some help on thinking through your Really how you commercialize all your innovations, which one to go for. There's some low-hanging fruits, like I think the clamp is an interesting one. So I'm out from an investment point of view, but it's been amazing. The experience we've had today has been fantastic, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
You need to look at all these innovations that you have and say, fine, what's the low-hanging fruit? What can I use to get some cash coming in, which then I can use the cash to then propel some of these other things? So I'm out from an investment point of view, but I will be ready and willing and able to help you to sit and just, even if it's just one, the revenue collection, or two, the clumping.
Thank you.
I think you have a lot of interesting things. And sometimes when you have these great ideas, you're like, okay, let's just put money and do it. And I feel that excitement and that vibe. I'm also happy to sit with you. You can even sit with the two gentlemen and just help you brainstorm through how to monetize the different products that you have. But from an investment point of view, I'm out.
Thank you.
I think you're the most exciting people I've ever met. Now, what I'm feeling is that you need to focus on one key product line and then monetize it. Secondly, you need an advisory board that will keep giving you the guidance that you don't have in the areas of specialization that you're not strong in. So for me, I'm out, but I'd love to know what's going on and even to be involved. Thank you.
Guys, I think my colleagues have said everything I could have actually said in this. Pick one thing at a time, build it, and move on to the next. Yeah? Then you shall succeed, I can guarantee you. But for that reason, I'm out.
Thank you.
What's your reaction to what went on in there?
These are people you really look forward to meeting. And now they have said, after looking at everything, they have said they want to also work with us.
Apart from the money, I think they also need to rejig the business strategy and just take one thing, commercialize it, get the revenue, and I think we all said it in different ways. That will fuel growth of the other innovation.
Low-lying fruit.
Now, your story is about an idea that you got when you were working, and then now you've turned that into a business.
I was actually born and raised in Kibera, and my uncle was fixing shoes when I was a child. So when I began my non-profit, I wanted something to sustain it. And I realized that doing shoe business could be a better way of sustaining it since it was part of my passion. My name is Joshua Tambo. I'm the co-founder of K-Shoes. At K-Shoes, we give clients an opportunity to customize their shoes. And today, we are here looking for your mentorship, looking for your huge network. And additionally, we're also looking for investment opportunity. We are offering you 20% in exchange of 900,000 investment capital. At K-Shoes, we are developing an app that is going to allow our clients to develop their shoes at the click of a button. We believe and strongly believe that this is a huge opportunity to create social impact in our community.
When did the company start? When was it founded?
Last year, around January.
So January 2017?
Yeah. We started selling around May last year.
Can you tell us from May last year to May this year, so for the 12 months, how much revenue have you done, sales?
So we did a gross of 700,000 with a net of 300,000.
And what were you doing before this?
I've been running a non-profit in Kibera. I was born and raised there. So I've been running a non-profit that incubates young mothers on business and leadership.
Where do you source your souls?
We have ready soles, and we also use used vehicle tires. So we have them crushed and smashed into sheets.
So how many people do you have working with you?
We have 2 full-time and 5 working on a casual basis, depending on the orders that we have.
So how much is the shoe retail at?
They are ranging between 1,500 to 4,500. And since we are already selling in Joburg, we are selling in US and looking forward to sell in Netherlands, when we ship them, we include the shipping cost, which is approximately 2,000 per pair. So it will go up to $60 in US or $70 depending on the state. We have someone based in Colorado who is so passionate about them. Through him, we are able to get more sales there.
So why is he passionate about the shoes?
I think his huge interest is on the impact we are creating because we are working with skilled artisans from the informal slums. And he's also very passionate about what is empowering slum areas.
If you don't get this investment of 900,000, what would be your revenue projections for this year?
We projected at 2.6 for this year. And we are looking forward to expand, have different outlets. Like what we are trying to do is to push several stores in Africa or in the US to stock our shoes in their stores. Yeah.
That's gross. What do you expect to net off that?
Around 1.7.
Okay.
Okay. You said that they're customized shoes.
Yes.
What does that mean?
So that means you can come up with your own creation. And that's why we want to develop an app that help you to customize it. So we want to give clients this test of building their own shoe, and we complete it the way they want.
How long would it take from the time someone orders to the time they get it delivered to them?
So usually within Nairobi, we can do 1 to 5 shoes we can deliver within 36 hours. Outside Kenya, we deliver within 7 to 14 days.
You know, customization means that you can't buy things in bulk. For example, if all 5 of us today, all 5 Lions chose a different pair of shoes, you'll be buying material specifically for those shoes. You have to be able to procure that material immediately. You have to make a single pair of shoes specifically for that person and deliver to them. Are you really able to scale that? Because if you look around the world, there's no real big brand, mass market brand, that actually allows you to customize.
Darshan has pointed out what he thinks is a limiting factor to scaling up the business. Will this undo K-Shoe's strategy? Lions Den, powered by KCB Bank. Lions Den, powered by KCB Bank.
Are you really able to scale that? Because if you look around the world, there's no real big brand, mass market brand, that actually allows you to customize.
We have these clients who says, I want like 100 pairs and they are common designs. They may customize like even 15 pairs similar. It's not hard to do as compared to maybe having 100 different specifications.
What do you need the 900,000 for?
We are looking for working capital of 0.5 million. And to develop this app, it's going to cost us around 0.25. And we are looking for around 1.5 to market, like to do ads and push for marketing.
You already have a quote for the app at 250,000.
We have talked to several guys, like they're going to do it at a subsidized cost.
Okay, that explains.
Would you be willing to stock in outlets, or is customization your business model?
Yeah, we're already stocking in Lamu, and we are stocking in Nairobi.
How much does this shoe cost to make?
Production cost usually is around 40%.
This shoe, how much does this shoe that I'm holding cost to make?
Around 600.
So how you'll sell it for?
1,500. Most shop will sell it for 2,500 to 3,000. We have people ordering online, and it's same price.
1,500.
Yes, in Kenya.
Joshua, for me, I particularly like the impact that you're making in your community.
Thank you.
I think there's room for improving on how the brand is presented so that you can target more outlets and create a brand that is recognizable and has a story. Yeah? So that's what I can offer you. But in terms of investing in the business right now, I'm out.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And Joshua, for me, I'll also offer support in whichever way that you see possible, but I'm not really a fashionista, so I'm out.
Thank you so much.
I think, you know, the sustainable impact you're having in Kibera and uplifting lives there is amazing. I think you may need to rejig your business model a little bit. There's still a big part of the market that you can tap into, and I still feel you need to look at that customization element a little more. I'm out.
Thank you.
I bought customized shoes before, and there's a stage before the mass customization which you're speaking about. It's a couple of styles, a couple of colors, a couple of soles. So somebody picks a sole, they pick a top, and it gets done. I think people would pay a little bit more, which will give you much better margins to have customized. So I want to encourage you. You've already done a great job. I love the brand. From an investment point of view, I'm out.
I think it has potential to grow and really to become a strong Kenyan brand. So I'll offer you the 900K for 30%.
How about if we do
There's a lot of work that needs to be done. So why I've thought of 30% is so that I can actually put my attention on helping you develop the brand.
then we have a deal.
Okay, fantastic.
I'm glad she bought in the idea.
There was no negativity from anyone, just went straight the way you wanted it to go.
I really appreciate their feedback, and this is very huge. And actually, the offers everyone is giving me, this is exactly what we are looking for.
It's a very good idea.
But controlled customization, where you have a certain number of styles, you pick the print, you pick the sole. Fast fashion, it's the future.
What inspired both of you to connect and start a business together?
I have a passion for pets and I love nature.
I just love what nature has to offer. Hello Lions, my name is Paul Mwangi, founder Juna Aquariums.
Hello Lions, my name is Elizabeth Njeri Mbogwa, founder Juna Aquariums. At Juna, we make local, customized freshwater aquariums. We also sell aquarium accessories, offer services such as aquarium cleaning, maintenance, and repair services. We are seeking 3 million for 20% equity. So Lions, are you ready to go fishing with us?
What have your sales been since Jan 2015 when you started?
We made a total revenue of 250,000 Kenyan shillings, but that year we made a loss because it was our first year in the market. For 2016, we made a total revenue of 600,000 with profits of 290,000. For 2017, we made a total of 800,000, total revenue 300,000.
And 18 to date?
18 to date, from January to May, we have made a total of 300,000 with a profit of 103.
So who are your clients, your main clients?
Anyone who has a home. We also have clients who have hotels and restaurants, business premises, hospitals, schools. Yes.
Okay, how much does each aquarium go for?
For like this aquarium, we sell it at 15,000, inclusive of the fish, the pump, the fish feeds.
So do I get into a service contract when I buy?
So for the small aquarium, we don't offer the maintenance contract. But let's say the aquarium is from 15,000, we offer the maintenance contract only for 1 month.
Where do you get your supplies from?
We get them from a wholesaler who is located in the CBD. But as for the gravel, we get it from other guys who sell the terrazos and sand. For the fish, we get them from the farmers who are located at Sagana.
So in your list of sales, what's the most you've ever sold an aquarium for?
The highest we've ever sold for an aquarium is 100,000, which is 9 feet long.
And this 1 million you're asking for, it's for what specifically?
Okay, the 3 million we are asking for, our main aim is on advertising and marketing. Our product is new in market. We also want to move up to a prime location since currently we are based in Juja along the Thika Superhighway. We would also like to import the aquarium accessories.
You've asked for 3 million for 20% of the business, which values your business at 15 million. 5 months gone.
Yeah.
And you've only done 300,000, so the projection is looking more like 700, or you might match 2017's figures.
Before the funding, we expect to do about 1.2 million in total revenues with a profit of 800,000. Sorry.
With funding?
With the funding, we speculate that the revenue will rise to 2.5 million to 3 million.
Just to recap your 2017 figures, 800,000 in sales and 350,000
profit.
Profit, yeah. So your profit is about 40%. So if you do 1.2 million in revenue in 2018, you'll get to about 500,000, not 800,000.
It may change during the due course, because these things change drastically.
What does the competitive landscape look like?
Aquapet along Kijabe Street. The other one is Nairobi Aquariums along Langata Mbagathi Road. The other one is Aquacare, based in CBD. He's the only person delivering these things at a wholesale price, Kenya-wise.
Juna Aquariums.
Yeah.
I think you guys it's a very good presentation. I like the display. I'd like to bow out because I feel there's other people who are going to be better off being your partners in this particular business. So I'm out. Thank you.
Thank you, John.
How do you currently acquire your customers?
From social media. We also have customers who are referred from our clients.
Also tell a friend to tell a friend. That's one of a way which we used to advertise our aquariums.
Guys, I think for me, it's a lot of effort for very small margin. I like quick money. So I'm sorry, I'm out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For 3 million, even if I was to take 50% of your business, I'm still valuing your business at 6 million. And considering that your profit is not even at 1 million shillings, I'm really struggling to see the financial returns in this business. I'm out.
Okay, thank you. I don't see any technical support that I can give you to grow the business. I'm really sorry, but I have to opt out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think what you have going is great. It's extremely niche. I think you're better off growing it organically. You know, once you make your 800K profit from the year, pump that back into the business and just grow a bit more organically. So I'm out. I'm not going to invest.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Do you really agree with what the Lions were saying, or you're not really in sync with them?
They've said that it will take time before they can get back their money. So we think that through this product, once we market it, we will get back to the market very fast.
If they could get some help with design also.
Yes.
Clean it up and
Yeah.
make it look more elegant.
Yeah.
My name is Kizito. I'm the CEO and the founder of Digiland Limited.
My name is Njoroge Daniel, a co-founder and a network specialist.
Are you a teacher trying to engage your students in a live classroom, and yet you have geographical barriers which come between you and your remote students? We have developed a platform. The Eureka moment came because of the mass exodus of teachers from the Northeast and from northern parts of Kenya for security reasons. Now, we are asking for 2 million for an equity of 35%. We need these funds because we need to upgrade our equipment, and we know that to scale, we need to have additional staff. I'm a software developer, I need some help. We also need, this is critical, people to manage our marketing and branding.
But that's why there's Skype and all these other platforms.
Yes, that's the difference now. When you have a webcam, you only see your face. What about the depth of the room?
I'm trying to still find the difference. I'm stuck in the same web space and Skype place. I'm not seeing the difference.
The interaction is that you can have interjections within the event. Then within the system, they will be able to raise a hand. A hand is a symbol within a digital.
But you can see me, so
I can
just
see you.
put up
You
my
will
hand.
see.
But that's
All
the
right?
difference. That's the difference. That's the difference.
On one hand, we're saying it's a digital interface. You can see what's happening around you. On the other hand, you want to put your hand up with a digital sign. I'm lost. Kizito, I really feel you need to be able to present something in a simple way, and really work, on your presentation skills. And until that point, maybe it's better Daniel presents. So for that reason, I'm out.
Thank you.
So if you came and told us that you've created a local version of Skype and that's what you're selling, I'd be sold, because it's all about build Kenya, buy Kenyan, right? But then you're trying to explain things that I really can't understand, and I believe it's more in, like you said, in your explanation. I'm out, but I wish you all the best.
You need to be a little bit more focused, because when you're coming to present so that we can invest in your business, the first thing is comprehension. The second thing is you're coming to ask for 2 million shillings for 35% of the business. 35% of what? Because it's hard to understand. So for me, it would be very difficult for me to commit 2 million shillings to something that I don't even understand.
I'm out.
Chris, save us.
No salvation for you from me. You've talked tech, you haven't talked business. That's the challenge over here. So unfortunately, I'm out.
Lions Den, powered by KCB Bank. Lions Den, powered by KCB Bank. Which lion do you think is most likely to see into your idea and buy into it?
I think Chandaria would be best for that because he has logistics and I believe he has so much experience. That would be great for us. Hello, my name is Andrew.
and I'm the founder of Boda. Boda is a logistics platform using crowdsourced vehicles. We take bikes, trucks, pickups, and set up pickup stations as well to provide logistics for businesses and individuals. I'm looking for 3.5 million for 30% equity in my business. I'm also looking for mentorship and experience to push this product and really get its potential out there. We currently have pickup stations in the CBD where we facilitate e-commerce clients and provide logistics end-to-end as well. Using bikes, Bodas, that's where the name came from. And we also crowdsource trucks as well for e-commerce companies.
What's the rationale behind this business?
So the idea was Boda was meant to be a taxi hailing app for Bodas. I used to use Bodas a lot, so got a couple of developers. It didn't work out. I learned how to code myself. So I built the software, and then one of my friends was working in an e-commerce company, and they had Black Friday. So he approached me and he said, can you bring in your Boda guys? We had around 80 Bodas on the app. And they came in, we delivered 3,000 packages that month.
That day or that month?
That month. Next year, kept pushing, and then the same thing. So that's 2017. We've been up and running for a year and a half. 2017, we did 16,000 deliveries. Most on Boda, around 80%. We also used cars. We used taxis as well. And we had one truck doing deliveries as well. So this year we've grown and we started doing pickup stations as well, which is slightly different because we actually have to rent a premises and then bring the goods there and customers come and pick them up. Customers of our clients, that is. So now we've scaled up. We've worked with over 200 Bodas now. We've worked with around 20 different taxis as well. And so I need funding basically to meet demand. It's been a one-man show. It's been tough. It's been quite tough.
What has been tough?
Just trying to meet demand without human resources, it drives down the quality. So I think that's one of the issues I've been facing. Doing the logistics, talking to customers, looking for new clients, as well as training riders.
So do you have over demand right now?
We're doing 1,600 deliveries currently per month. There's demand to grow that to around 3,000 per month. We have contracts with 5 different clients. One client has capacity to give us 3,000 more deliveries per month. And the other client wants more pickup stations, which requires money to set up the pickup stations. So one pickup station, that would be 300 deliveries a week. Then with the bikes, we'd be doing the other 1,600 deliveries. So it's a total of 1,900 deliveries currently per month.
Talk about revenue. Give us some numbers.
Last year, we did 2.1 million in revenue. Profit was 720,000. This year, so far, 800,000 and profits of 360K. That's up to May of this year.
When you say it's a one-man show, there's nobody else who works at Boda apart from you?
There's one other person.
And what do they do?
So he's at the pickup station, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's just running that. Everyone else is crowdsourced, so I wouldn't really call them my employees.
Yeah.
Like the riders, they have their own bikes. We don't own any assets at all.
And what exactly would you need that 3.5 million for?
I needed to set up 3 more pickup stations.
At what cost for each?
Each pickup station is 200,000.
What's the rent on those pickup stations?
For CBD, you're looking at around 40,000. For Upper Hill, it's around the same.
So how do you make money? You get paid to deliver or you...
It depends on the clients. Generally, we take 30% commission.
I'm trying to understand your model. You said you take 30% of the business you bring in.
30% of the money we pay our drivers. So if a rider, let's say a rider makes 10,000 shillings, we'll take 3,000.
So since you're crowdsourced, how do you vet the riders, the drivers that come onto the platform? I'll give you an example. I order an expensive phone. What guarantee do you have that phone is going to get to me?
We have a thorough vetting. First, we ask for the regular documents, ID, driver's license, and then due diligence, as well as a certificate of good conduct, and then guarantors. We take 3 guarantors. 2 have to be family members. We go and see where they live. In terms of theft, we've had, last Black Friday, we had zero theft.
How are you able to ensure that you give 30-minute delivery?
We use the software to track that. So we have KPIs. The minute the rider gets the item, we take a timestamp, and then as they deliver, we keep getting the timestamp. So when they pick up, when they deliver, and also when they interact with the client.
Biggest competitor would be Sandy?
Yes, that's correct.
What are the numbers like?
Last year, they did 25 million shillings. In terms of riders, I know they have 100 riders. They have trucks as well and vans. I know they don't do food courier and they don't do any e-commerce.
But 100 riders is not far from where you are.
How do you maintain standards? It's clean, looking nice, wearing a Get Boda shirt.
You know, she's sending me flowers.
I'm sending flowers,
You don't want to see a
man.
rough,
Yeah,
you
I
don't want
don't-
to see a rough guy
yeah.
chewing me raw. I get you.
And he has to smell good more than anything else. Huh?
We have daily inspections every morning.
So
for
where
the
do you work
families.
from?
I work from the pickup station right
town?
now. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it lean.
So they all come to you?
Yes, they come.
How do you bill? Per kilometer?
Yes, per kilometer. We're doing 23 shillings per kilometer. 0 to 3, 130. 0 to 4, 165 Kenya shillings.
How does that compare with Sandy?
Cheaper than most. Like if you even look at the other hundreds of courier companies, we're very cheap.
Right, Andrew, I like the business. I like the fact that you've got borders in one place. So I'll make you an offer. All right, 3.5 million for 40% and a lot of advertising to make that come to life.
Okay, thank you.
Andrew, I think what you're doing is fantastic. One-man show is very rare to find in and out of the den. Congratulations on that. I'll definitely reach out to you to work with us on different terms, but as an investor, I'm out.
I really like your business. I am out. I think you've got a great thing going, but negotiate hard, man.
Okay, thank you.
Andrew, I think you're a great entrepreneur. I've been able to give answers very, very quickly. From what I know of this space, your numbers look very good. It's not what I've seen generally. A little bit more traction from my perspective is required. I would like to see what happens when you've got 5 people in your office. You've developed certain services a little more. You're managing a few more clients to manage. I see the opportunity. I think you're onto something. I'm out at this stage, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Andrew, thanks for coming to the den. I like you. I like the product. I think I can add value. I'd love to jump in with Mike on this one. So same offer, 3.5 for 40, or rather, half of that.
But I prefer to have, both of you would be better in terms of experience. Would you be able to reduce the amount of equity?
You know, I didn't say that. I was going to say for 45. I'm willing to go in on Mike's deal if you'd like to have me on it for half of the equity as 20% and half of the amount.
Don't undersell your business.
Okay.
Don't undersell your business. You've got a great business.
Excuse you?
You don't have to undersell your business.
Andrew, they're offering you.
Are you guys willing to reduce the equity, or is that the final?
Give a counter offer.
You tell them what you want.
Give them a counter offer. Take your time. Don't be
But
rushed.
what's the offer? Is it 40 or 45?
It's 2020 for each at 3.5 million.
Chris was trying to sneak 45, but I think it's...
Okay, 4.5 or 40?
You're
I
so
like
smart.
it. I like it.
Good.
I like it.
Good.
You know,
Think on your feet.
Very simple.
Think. But that valuation
I think
is
Mike
wrong.
has been very reasonable and generous on this particular, offer. There's very good reasons, which you will get to know outside the den, why we're making an offer on this. There's synergies that can be derived, and there's a lot of value. I mean, the advertising value alone you can get from Homeboys, you know that. It's going to push you and get you where you want to.
Yeah, I'm a big fan, man. Definitely. Yeah.
So, don't push it, yeah?
So, the offer expires in exactly 10 seconds.
Oh, come on, Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
Come on.
Come on, man.
You
How
have
do
the
do
freedom
that
to even face the wall and
entrepreneur?
think.
But there's 2 lions here, eh?
Yeah.
But look, from a very basic point of view, it's about the optimization of the app as you grow, as you have more. It's about where is it hosted, security measures. On the basic business side, I think it's about strategy. What would be the types of corporates? Because this is really a B2B, like you said, but there's also B2B2C. For example, in the transaction of the flowers, the question is, are you able to now on the app get some specific vendors where she knows she just goes onto the app, picks the vendor, picks a bike, and she knows it will be delivered quality with a person who's dressed up, looks, talks, and smells the way that you want the flowers delivered to be. So it's about thinking through it and making sure you put in the right strategies.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Makes sense,
makes
easy to
sense,
say.
sense, yeah.
He knows what
But
he's, he knows
I
he's
still
getting.
feel-
Right, Paul Ebona, you got caught in this mix. I'm hacking that side, not it.
Andrew is simple. If you want an FMCG guy who owns, I don't know.
He's already out, man.
Yeah, I
he's
know,
out.
but
He's
just
out.
by mistake, you know. I mean,
He's choching in the background.
He's choching in the background.
Now this thing also needs a lot of, it needs to be built.
I'll take the deal. I'll take
Alright,
the deal. Yeah.
You're a smart guy.
Well done.
I'll take it.
Congratulations.
That's awesome,
Yeah, I'm super excited. I've got Mike on board. That's definitely going to bring in a lot. And yeah.
A lot of young guys, guys say guys don't have focus on this, on that, on this. But you've given your 100% on this. So like a lot of people are looking at you right now, like already like a mentor, younger guys. So what would you give a guys, those guys advice on focusing on one thing and going all at it?
I'd say the main thing is just not giving up and keep pushing. At the end of the day, there's a lot of ideas. There's very smart Kenyans, young people, and there's platforms like Lions Den where they can actually come and get support. So I think they shouldn't give up and keep pushing.
It's just that I knew Chris and Mike were obviously the better deal.
But he gave a speech, a good one, as usual. A very, very long,
But
thoughtful.
that guy understands his business through
He
and through.
understands his business end to
Really
end.
impressive.
End to end.
Every day.
Whilst Chris and Darshan roar at each other, the cool and determined Andrew Miller manages to rise above all the noise to secure 3.5 million shillings of investment. And the two best placed lions drive his business. That wraps up this week's edition of KCB Lions Den, where two of our entrepreneurs saw their business dreams come true. Be sure to follow the conversation on Twitter and Facebook, #KCB Lions Den.